Hello and welcome to Psychic TV International. I'm Rhonda Kelly. Obviously, I'm not Harry T. So, welcome to tonight's show. It's Saturday, the 16th of March, 2024. So, welcome to the show. We have a great show lined up for you. Two amazing guests. We've got Nikki and we've got Sherry. So, I'll be bringing them on shortly. Just want to say happy St. Patrick's Day. I've got my green on. If you have Irish heritage like me, it's St. Patrick's Day tomorrow, the patron saint of Ireland. So, it's something my Irish grandfather believed in leprechauns, so St. Patrick's Day has a special place in my heart. I've obviously travelled and been to Ireland, love the country. So let us know where you're watching from, if you have Irish heritage, if you're doing anything special for St. Patrick's Day. Looks like we've got people watching already. We've got Jocelyn, Juliet, Kathy, hello. And there's a few more people watching as well, but I can't see the comments yet. So I'm obviously Rhonda Kelly. I'm one of the psychics on the show. I've been on the show since 2016. Nikki's our first guest on tonight. She has been on the show for a very long time as well. I'm not sure if we overlapped on TV or not. I think we only did a couple of shifts together. So what I'll do first, I'll welcome on our first guest, Nikki. Hello,
Hi,
Nikki.
honey. How are you? Good, thank you.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, I think we did sort of pass in the corridor a couple of times, but that was a while ago, wasn't it?
It really was. I think it was in that studio where it was a really long corridor and I didn't know where the ladies' toilets were. I used to use the men's toilets.
Oh my God.
I think
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, that's right.
That's right.
I think that was I think that was 3 studios back, but yeah.
That was huge. That place was massive. I remember that very well.
It really was. And I was always looking for a diagram of the building just to see exactly where we were, and I couldn't find one.
And it was haunted. Remember, it was haunted?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, I used to have kids run past me, ghost kids. And one night on the show, we actually had a cat that jumped up on the desk when I was doing readings. And
that's cool.
I thought to myself, oh, that looks really real for a ghost cat, but the host saw it as well. So it wasn't a ghost cat, it was a real life cat.
Yeah, that was good times.
Yeah, absolutely. So yeah, it's lovely to see you again. I'm sure people know who you are, Nikki, but for those of you for people who might be joining us for the first time, if you could tell us a bit about yourself and what you're offering tonight. Thanks.
Okay, sure. So I'm a 4th generation psychic and medium. So the mediumship obviously is connecting with loved ones that have crossed over. That's pretty dear to my heart, and I've got some pretty big wigs over on the other side that help me do that stuff. And the psychic stuff obviously is, all things futuristic. But so 4th generation, so it runs in both sides of my family and
Beautiful.
in Europe. And both my parents were very psychic as well, and
Beautiful.
it just runs in my family. So 4 generations, European, and so a lot of healers. Not unusual in my household to have dreams and say weird stuff. I was awakened by my father's mother, my grandmother, and she was very, very witchy, and so it's just normal to me.
Amazing. It's not often I hear. I mean, I obviously have mediumship in my lineage, but it's not often you hear of that in both sides. So that's really pretty cool. Yeah.
My father was more psychic than my mother.
Wow.
Both of them were very, very intuitive, but my father used to have a lot of prophetic dreams and,
Right.
but a European man, they're very closed off, so they're not going to really talk about it.
Yeah.
My mother was more, open. But as I said, I was lucky in respects to nothing was weird, like I read cards or futures or whatever, and it was just like, oh yeah,
That's absolutely beautiful. Beautiful. So if you're watching and you'd like to have a chance of having a reading with Nikki, what you have to do is like and share this video and let me know that you've done that, and then ask your question as well. So what I'll do first before I give you questions is I'll welcome on Sherry. Sorry. I'm so sorry, Sherry. Hello, Sherry. How are you?
Hi, girls. How are you, gorgeous ladies?
Good, thanks. I have a high school named Sherry.
Yeah.
And I talked to her a few days ago and I thought, don't say Sherry, say Sherry. But
it doesn't matter. It's because you were thinking about it, darling.
That's right. So it's good to see you, Sherry. Can you tell us
it's nice to be here.
What you do?
Sorry, Dal?
Can you tell us what you're offering tonight and what type of readings?
All right. So unlike Nikki, I don't have any other people in my family who are psychics. I'm the only weirdo. So I'm the only weird one in my family. It started when I wanted to know what happens when you die when I was 17, and I had this fascination with the afterlife and life and, just spiritual matters. Even just talking about it makes me grin from ear to ear because it brings such joy. As you know, girls, like without the spiritual path, what do we have? We have mundane, normal life. And I'm a psychic medium. I love bringing in loved ones like Nikki and you, and then psychic future and current guidance, anything in their life. I'm steering away from health. I think that's up to them. I think that really is a domain. It's not for psychics, unless you're a medical intuitive. So anything but health is fine. Not a problem. You can ask me questions.
Okay, all right. Okay, beautiful. All right, I'll keep that in mind. Just to let you know, we obviously are a 24/7 phone service, so you can contact a psychic at any time. The psychics logged on now are Ben Graham on 9166, Grace on 9888, Judith Sky on 9125, Natalie Norton Baker on 9810, and Psychic Steve on 9106. And the numbers to call are going across the banner at the bottom of the screen. But in case you can't read that, the Australian number is 0290710199. The USA number is 1914373728. The Canadian number is 1778-807-1426. And the worldwide number is 614888-25177. So that's who's logged in and how to contact them. And Nikki and Sherry, are you both going to be logged in after the show?
Yes.
Beautiful. Okay. So you've got Nikki on 9895 and then Sherry on 9114. Okay. So let's get to some of the questions. Okay. So Nikki, this is for you. Jocelyn.
Yep.
Hi, Jocelyn. Liked and shared. Hello, Harry, or me. Hello, Rhonda. And guess, happy weekend. Hi, Nikki. What do you see coming up for me, please? Hubby has just been made redundant. Do you see a job coming up for him soon, please? Thank you kindly.
Yeah, so kind of a weird little cycle, a very short one. So it's kind of been a 6-month one, with a punch. Usually the shorter cycles are the hardest hitting. So he's learned a lot, and I feel as far as the job's concerned, we're looking at between May and June. Now, May and June for the right job, I don't feel is a long time to wait. I hope that obviously you guys have some contingency plans in amongst all this and you're able to get through, which I feel you will. But May, June is where I'm getting the job. But the exciting part about it is that it's a job that he's going to love, and it'll be a job that has legs, which means it lasts for as long as he wants it to last. As long as he's there, the job will be there. And I also feel a little bit more pay in his pocket as well. So everything, as they say, happens for a reason. But this reason, even though it's not positive now, it's very positive May, June, and you'll understand why everything changed. Thank you.
All right. Thank you, Jocelyn. Thank you, Nikki. Beautiful. All right. For you, Sherry, I have Jen. So Jen is a regular viewer. Thanks, Jen, for watching again. Liked and shared. Hi, beautiful ladies. Sherry, there's a guy I work with and like. Do you see us going on a date before he leaves for overseas? Thanks, Jen.
I just heard in the meantime. So he's your in the meantime guy. I feel like there is a very strong bond and connection with this man, and I feel like you will possibly go on a date. I'm not going to be certain about it, but I feel there's quite a possibility or a probability of it. So, yeah, you can take away the question now. I feel he's the King of Cups, so he's come up through as someone's just really lovely with a beautiful heart. Like I've got the King of Cups, someone who's got a really big heart. And I feel like he's here to teach you something about your life, my love, and it's about loving yourself. And I feel like he's going to give you the confidence or you're going to feel good about it. It's like, it may not be the forever after connection, but I just feel like We have to go through experiences, and I feel like this is about learning your self-love and your self-worth. And we meet people, everyone, there's no one in our lives that's not there for, well, some of them there for a reason, and when we want to get rid of them, but we want to draw people in that we want to learn from. I've got the Six of Cups. There's an offering, Ace of Pentacles too, so it's going to be a really good year for you. The Tower upside down, which means all that negative energy and stressful path for you is almost over. Temperance, patience, and I do get these are really quite a lovely man, and there could be a date, but you'd have to let me know how it goes, please. Okay.
Beautiful. Thank you, Sherry. Thank you, Jen. Okay, so we have a validation for you, Nikki, from Jocelyn, saying, thank you, Nikki, that's beautiful. I can claim this reading. So thank you for that. Thanks,
Thank you.
Jocelyn. Okay, so Nikki, we have another one for you, Kathy Williams. Liked and shared, good evening, everyone. I was wondering if I could have a reading from Nikki. I lost my mum last November, and I would have been with my mum and late dad's wedding anniversary today. I've never ever missed wishing them a happy anniversary. So I was wondering if you could do this for me tonight and tell them that I love them. Thank you, Kathy. That's beautiful.
First and foremost, let me tell you that you, just by being you don't have to do anything special. You just be you, and you talk to your mum like she's there. You talk to your loved ones like they're there, because they are, not in the physical format of things, but that the energy never dies. It's forever, and it's where we will all go eventually. Your mother, when I think of your mother, I feel a movie star. I feel like she was beautiful and glamorous in her time. I feel she used to do her hair, I don't know whether it's like a bouffant or something like this really beautiful hair. She was like pretty groovy, your mum, and that was in her peak. I feel a lot of constriction in my chest or lungs area. There seems to be some stuff going on. And the anniversary, they're forever tied. They're not apart. It is a very, very special day for me too, actually. So it's no coincidence that I'm reading for you.
Yeah.
But your mother hears you. She also talks about, you're either suffering from a bit of depression, or someone else close is suffering from a bit of depression. It's like she's saying, you need to get up. And she's there lifting. She talks about pillows, so you must have her pillows, or you've got a lot of pillows. There's something about the red jacket, or something that's red. It could mean read, as in the book as well, reading something, or you've just read something. But there's so much love, big Eskimo kisses for you, and your loved ones have never been closer. She's with you right this very moment. Much love.
Beautiful. Thank you, Nikki. I got the hair as well, and I felt like my hair was too underwhelming. So it's just, that's beautiful confirmation. You got the two mediums that got the same message. Beautiful. Thank you for that. Thank you, Kathy. Okay, so just to let you know, we've still got Ben Graham logged in on 9166, Grace on 9888, Natalie Norton-Baker on 9810. We also now have Lenny on 9118, so they're available to take your calls now. And please let us know where you're watching from. Generally, people do, but I've only seen that on one of the comments. And hello, Teresa. She said hello to all of us. All right, beautiful. Thank you. So let me give you this one, Sherry. It's from Joanne Howard. Hi, everyone. I've liked and shared. I would love a message from my mother, please, and thank you in advance. Thank you, Joanne.
Okay. No, can you just keep that up there, that one? Actually, I need to see her, if that's okay. Yeah, okay, all right. Okay. I don't know why I'm getting the name Michael, so I don't know whether that's anyone around you in spirit or anyone who's also passed or living, but I got that name. That also can mean Archangel Michael, and I feel like maybe you need a lot of protection around you. I'm getting the throat chakra, and I can't speak, so I can't speak at the end of my life. I'm not sure whether that makes any sense, or I'm not able to say how I feel. This could be unspoken words, but definitely, I feel like I'm choking or I can't breathe in this area here. Feels very constricted here all of a sudden, and I feel like Mum is very much at peace. She's not very far. Okay, so I'm going to get the throat chakra. 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 I'm going to get the throat ch they're showing me a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful bunch of big flowers. So it could be some flowers that maybe you gave her, or you often give her, or you go to her site, or there's something special that you've done. You and your mum, oh my God, you were very close. I feel like you were always very, very close. I've got an M connection. I've got a B. Mum's very happy and healthy in the spirit world now. So she's home. She's at peace. Just heard the name Ron. I've got no idea whether that's just someone else stepping in. And I've got a father figure around you as well. Is she with your father? But she's definitely talking about your father, just wanting to say either with him or very close by with him. Yeah, and I could go on forever because I just feel a really warm feeling with Mum being very, very close by to you. You dream about her. This is a strange, I've had a vision of riding a bike and I don't know what that means. You can let me know if that makes any sense at all. And also, lastly, sorry, very drawn to that beautiful animal that you have with you. Could be a connection with her and animals. But she loves you very much and she says thank you.
Beautiful. Thank you, Sherry. Thank you, Joanne. Okay, beautiful. So we've got... I did have one. Yes, this one. Nikki, this one's for you. Diane Thomas Christie Williams. I've liked and shared. Can I have a reading with Nikki? Thank you. Thanks.
All right, so no worries. So for you, I feel like it's been pretty tumultuous. So there's a lot of energy, a lot of cycles coming and going. I feel it's all been this sort of rebirthing for you in many ways. Some people call it a dark night of the soul. Other people just call it a mess. It really depends on how you look at it. But something really beautiful has come about for you, something really amazing through your losses, because I feel like you haven't been immune to losses. There's Spirit is showing me a lot of stuff being thrown away and a lot of things going away and then things coming back, things being replaced, new beginnings, a new way of moving forward. You have improvements in your life out of sight. You have relationship energy, whether that person's in your life already or about to come in, it doesn't really matter. There is this amazing connection or reconnection to your life. I feel that there's opportunity around you making real headway in some creative endeavours or kind of like a side business or something along those lines. And I feel like health, I'll just say that I feel like improving. I feel like allergy things going on and I feel like things improving. You're getting stronger, you're getting fitter. But I like the fact that you don't mince your words. You're pretty straightforward and I like that about you, and 2024 I feel will be one of your better years. So thank you, Stephen.
Beautiful. Thank you, Nikki. Thank you, Diane. And I have I was going to say evaluation. I have a validation for you, Nikki. I am very tongue-tied, the Sherry. So this is a validation for you, Nikki. Thank you, Nikki. Yes, when she was young, she did have a hairstyle like back in the 40s. Beautiful. Like the old movie stars. Mum was 99 years old when she passed from a heart attack. Thank you so much. Beautiful. And you did mention the chest as well.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Thank you so much for that. Appreciate your time in writing the validation. I just also want to share Teresa's thing. To get a reading, please like and share and add the question. So will I move house or have I sold the house? So thank you so much for that, Teresa. I appreciate your help. Alrighty, beautiful. And we also have, we did have another validation for you, Sherry, but I think I've just unstarted. So there you go. I'll give it to you next time. I'll let you do another reading first.
Okay.
All right. So, Sherry, I'll give you this one from Nita.
Yep.
Nita Lines. Hello, ladies. I've liked and shared. Would love any spirit guidance or messages, please. Thank you, Nita. Thank you, Sherry.
Oh, Nita, what a lovely name and what colour. Beautiful hair you've got. Cobalt blue. First thing that they want to say to you is happy birthday. If there's been a birthday just been or just come up, could be either yours or someone's around you just been or just come up and they want to say happy birthday. Oh, actually, I've got someone in spirit that smokes. Do you smoke? There's a message about smoking, something about either giving up or needing to give up. You're a beautiful soul. I feel like you're very funny. You have a really big heart and you make everyone laugh around you, and you are a light in this world, they're showing me. You could do actual psychic readings and mediumship as well, not because you've got blue hair, just because I get it. Courage. You've got a lot of courage and faith. You are stepping into your light, baby. I'm getting you're stepping into your light. The universe is saying, keep going, because this is like you're overcoming a lot of obstacles. I'm seeing you like Wonder Woman, like this is your time to go, I've had enough, I'm moving on, I'm bloody fabulous, and get out of my way kind of attitude. And I feel like because you've been an empath for so long, and you still are an empath, but people have taken advantage of your kindness. You have integrity, sweetie. You're a big heart, and you've just got so much love, and I feel that love's going to come back in other ways to you. The last message is to listen to your intuition, okay, because your guardian angels are so right there. That's your intuition, your angels, and they said slay. Slay.
Beautiful. All right. Beautiful. Thank you so much for that. You did have 2 validations, Sherry. I'm not sure if I showed this or not, but Jen, thank you, Sherry. You're spot on. It's a lovely guy, good heart, and yes, we have a very strong connection in chemistry.
Good, that's nice. Good luck, Jen.
Beautiful. Yeah, yes, good luck. We're all batting for you, Jen. Okay, all right. So, Nikki, I'd like to give you this one. Diane Bassani, shared and loved. I love your picture, the heart and flowers, beautiful. Hello, is there a message from my first love in spirit? Please, thank you.
Yes, so there is a connection to September for someone here or crossed over, and it doesn't necessarily have to be that love, but it's a little bit like building blocks. So they're showing me September as something relevant. Your love, they never stop being our loves. So your love and into the spirit, still your love, regardless of life moving on. That soul connection is very much around you, and still as relevant as it was back then. It's just a matter of us knowing that the spirit is spirit, it's forever. It doesn't end. This person very much looks after you. There's a lot of music with this person. So either they play an instrument or there's music. There's a real strong musical connection. You've got, funny enough, you've got October, November, December. I know there are a lot of months. Jot them down, but they have real relevance. Those 3 months, and there's just some sort of sequence with it, because I keep seeing it. This individual was a very cool person, and just really knew how to spread the butter, just really knew how to be and how to act, and just a very likable individual, a very misunderstood individual. But this person is your forever love, and certainly protects you, and has protected you here and there through your life, through different circumstances where perhaps things could have been a bit different, and you thought, oh, that was lucky, or geez, I was going to go down that way, and just these things that they're showing me. So they've been a terrific guide in your life, but keep listening to the music. The music is very important for your spirit and for your soul. And there's just a lot of love for you. So thank you. I'm done.
Beautiful. Thank you, Nikki. Thank you, Diane. Okay, so we have still logged on Ben Graham on 9166, Grace on 9888. We've also now got Jackie on 9875 and Lenny on 9118. And Natalie Norton Baker has logged back in, and she's on a call, 9810. Okay, beautiful. So how are you guys going? What type of readings do you prefer doing? Do you prefer doing love and romance readings just generally, or do you get a lot of career readings, or what's your
anything?
preference?
I'm happy with anything.
Yeah.
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 And I'm pretty much.
I do find when I do. Yeah, I do find when I do readings at festivals, there's usually a theme, and the recent Sydney
Sometimes,
MBS has been about empowerment, which is
Yeah.
beautiful. People are speaking up for themselves, speaking the truth, and it's men and women. It's wonderful. Yeah.
I mean, there's
beautiful.
big stuff
All
going
right.
on, isn't it? Big stuff.
Yeah, a lot of energy is shifting this year. It's only March already, but it's very different. It's I'm feeling good about the rest of the year.
Yeah,
Beautiful.
I feel more peace.
So Sherry. Yeah, 100%. Sherry, for you, I have Rose. Liked and shared, thank you. Do you see my second business venture that I take over in July being a success? And will I be there the anticipated 6 to 10 years?
Okay, Rose, thank you. I do feel like I've read to you before on here, and I feel it's a possibility. It looks like a similar picture. Anyway, Rose, thank you for your question. I do feel like I've got infinite abundance. I picked out some cards before, and what those cards were nurturing in time. And I thought this is for the next reading. I started already. This is the person who I'm reading for next. Is to make sure that you said second business, so this is going to be successful for you, but you need to take time out for you. So self-care, okay? You can't just keep pouring your energy out. Turn everything to the light. The light is always with you, your angels, your guides. The next one is one you're going to love here. It's prosperity, so riches and wealth and success. I feel that you are a go-getter, and it's something that I feel it's your passion, and you're going to put a lot of good energy into this. The energy that you're putting in life itself as well. We only get in life what we put out of life, what we put in, and this is going to be the same connection with your business. But don't forget to have time out. There's a solitude, some space. It's very important, I believe, that when we want to be successful, to sometimes do less and create more, and believe, and let Spirit do the hard work for us. We shouldn't be running around like chooks without a head, and I feel like you're going to be very successful. I'm just going to do one more set of cards here. I guess champagne, so celebrations, definitely. Yeah, you are inspired, girl, and you're inspired to take action. Please go forward with that action that you're listening to, and clarity will come. Now, the 6 to 10 years, I get between 6 and 10, okay? There you go.
Beautiful. Thank you, Rose. Thank you, Sherry. What cards are you using, Sherry? Are they your own?
Which one's lovely?
Are they your own cards you're using?
Oh, no, these are the lovely Mitchell Coombs.
All right.
God bless the Mitchell. And these ones are just a new pack I bought called The Journey, but I love them because they're real funky.
Right. That's what I like. Beautiful.
They're called The Journey.
I like the card decks that are a bit unusual. I have some
I'll get the box.
Actors and Oracle and women's cards. Yeah,
they're
quite funky and different.
And as you know, we've got 600 sets, eh?
Right.
The Journey.
Beautiful. Okay, thank you for that. Beautiful.
All right.
Alrighty. So, Nikki, I do have a validation for you. Let me show that. Validation for you, Nikki, from Diane Bassani, the last reading you did. Validation, I think he passed in September, but I don't know. Yes, he sends me songs. Thank you for the months. I'll keep in mind. He was a cool guy. So much thanks. So much for that.
Thank you.
Okay, beautiful. Okay. I'm going to give you this one, Nikki, from Sarah Zimmer. Liked and shared. That's important. Hi, ladies. Just wondering if my finances will improve, and are there any messages from loved ones, please? Thank you, Sarah. Thanks, Nikki.
Okay, so the first thing I'm going to say to you, just with your question, is yes, they will. April, May, you'll see a significant change energetically. So you will feel different. You will feel kind of a bit more supported. People will be a lot nicer to you. But then also there's this push for you to sort this side of your life out. But also there's opportunity kind of from April onwards. You're coming into, I feel, a pretty prosperous time in your life over the next 2 years. So really try and put things into place and try and be as practical as you can, because practicalities always tell the truth. I know sometimes being practical can be boring, but sometimes being practical can be real freedom as well, because it grounds you, and grounding you is a good thing, because you're like a little bird sometimes flittering around, and I'm one of those as well. And so we like to flitter around, and then it's like, oh, I've got to come back to earth and continue. So I understand you. But yes, your finances will improve. You've got a very strong people energy, so you're dealing with people, obviously, and in some capacity, whether that is teaching people or kind of skill or something, but it seems like you're dealing with quite a few people. So your line is very big, and you've got something really valid to share in this life. And as I said, the next 2 years are going to be very significant with you getting yourself to a space where you are financially free. I also feel there's a creative part to you, whether you're going to write a book or you're doing something of some type, that's coming through very strongly. And also, I don't often get this, but your totem is an eagle, and Spirit is telling me to tell you, and this is coming from a man on the other side, that is the message for you. So just Google eagle totem, and it's going to make great sense to you. But there's a man here in spirit, and I'm sort of like getting really choked up. So there's some connection to his throat or chest or something like that. But this is a paternal person, and there's a lot of love. You've got quite a few in the spirit. And as Cherie said earlier on in the show, we could be reading like for 1 hour, and it's not only a 1 hour show. Anyway, God bless you. I'm exhausted after that.
That was so funny. God bless you,
that's
Nikki.
just how it is,
The way you
isn't it?
did that was so funny.
But
He was like,
obviously, if you'd like to go into more detail with either Nikki or Sherry, you can obviously call later after the show. You can call us.
oh, no. I just didn't know, because there was a lot of stuff coming through, and I thought, God, I hope that makes sense. I like to know the validation usually.
Okay, I think I've got a bit of a delay on the sound. I can't seem to. Hopefully, you can hear me in live time.
Yeah, we can.
Yeah, no, I had goosebumps, so I feel it did make sense.
Oh, that's good.
All right. Okay,
I'll find out
so
soon
Sherry,
enough.
for you, I have feedback from the second last lady you read.
Oh.
It's not actually showing, so I might just read it out. So it's from Nita Lines. Thank you so much, Sherry. You were spot on. I am thinking about the cards and doing readings again. Thank you.
Yep.
Yes, I did show up. Thank you for connecting with my spirits. Looking forward to the future. Thank you, Nita.
Yeah, she's got to go for it.
Beautiful. Okay, I'm going to now give you Juliet to read. Okay. Sorry, I think I do have a delay at my end. So,
okay.
Sherry, I'm giving you Juliet to read. Liked and shared. Can I have a reading with Sherry, please? Is April going to be a good month for me, please? And thank you.
Yeah, no worries. Okay. I've heard the word receive. So it's time for you to receive good news. It's time for you to receive happiness, joy, and yeah, rather than give your energy out, it's time of good news and good things coming in. They're saying get excited. I can't feel excited for you. Let's see what cards are coming up here. Well, do you want to do any travel? Because I'm getting travel as well, and you're making plans to maybe travel. It might not be in April, but there could be a trip. What they're focusing on here is for you to focus on your well-being, which is, you know, feeling healthy, feeling good, and getting some courage to make some changes. The courage is you need. The lion is so strong, lioness, manifesting your dreams and your goals, and really setting down some like strong, you know, clarity, mindset on what you want and where you're going. And I've got the rose quartz, which is all about self-love. Definitely, I feel like it would be a good month, but there is some good news coming in. Please let me know if that makes sense. I feel like there's some news coming or something you're wanting that is coming in. It's in the ethers, Spirit is saying, and clarity is coming in, okay? But it is time to receive, and I'm just going to pick one more card. Something about your hair. Are you going to cut your hair? I don't know whether you're going to cut your hair or do a new hairstyle as well, because I feel like you want something new. And sometimes when we cut our hair, you know what it's like, girls. We cut our hair or we go do something new and it's just like a fresh feeling. I feel like you might go do something with your hair. I've also got new beginnings, rebirth, lovely, reset. Okay, let me know if that makes sense.
Beautiful. Wonderful. Thank you, Sherry. Okay, so we have the numbers going across the screen, and the people available to call now are Ben Graham on 9166, Grace on 9888, Jackie Crystal on 9875, Lenny Dorr on 9118, and Natalie Norton Baker on 9810. So thank you so much for liking and sharing the video. And also, if I can ask you to only write your question once, and you can only ask one question as well. It's just a snapshot reading. And if you would like to go into detail with either Nikki or Sherry, then you can obviously call the PIN numbers at the end of the show. Okay, so I'm going to give you, Nikki, I'm going to give you Gayleen, liked and shared. Thank you for choosing me. I'm thinking of joining a painting class. Do you see any of this, any messages from a beautiful mum?
Yeah, so it's a beautiful thing that you're going to do, and you'll actually find that you're quite talented. There's a lot of success around you, and it will help with your confidence as well, which is a beautiful thing. To be feeling happy and confident and being creative is a wonderful thing, and I actually do feel that you've got real talent. With your mother, I have this beautiful, gentle spirit, and she is delicate, I feel, and likes nothing more than nature and just connecting with just the beauty of life. I feel like this lady is a cup half full person and tries to look at the bright side of everything. I feel that her crossing was sudden in the end, just very, very sudden, and perhaps some of you didn't get to say goodbye, but I see doves with her, and I see just real joy. She's doing a lot of work with young spirit on the other side. Her energy is very much like a teacher on the other side, but interlocks her hand with your hand. And I know sometimes you can get quite upset because you're so, and you just a lot of empathy. You find it very difficult to understand certain things that happen in this world, and you're very sensitive. And I feel your mother is like an umbrella, a beautiful umbrella that tries to steer you and protect you. She's very proud of you, and I feel nothing but pure love. So
Beautiful.
thank you.
Beautiful. Thank you, Nikki. Thank you, Gayleen. Beautiful. Okay, so Sherry, I'll give you this one next. This is Stephanie for you, Sherry. Liked and shared. Hi, ladies. Can someone tell me what is going on with my youngest daughter at the moment, please? Thank you, Stephanie.
In order for that, I would have to see a photo of her. I think I'd like to see a photo, but I won't get the chance to. I read photos. I read energies.
Okay. Would you like a different one?
No, okay. I'll go with it. I'll go with it. I'm trying to just get guidance coming through. I feel like she might be a bit depressed. I feel like she's actually quite an empath, Stephanie, and she's really absorbing a lot of. She's absorbing a lot of other people's energies as well. And she's a real sweet person with a big heart. And she's very strong in her clairvoyant abilities, and she's finding herself. She's finding herself at the moment, and she's finding her strength. And there's new beginnings for her. But I feel a little heartbroken and a bit quite flat, quite low, quite down, depressed even in her mindset and her thoughts, which is affecting her emotions, obviously. I want to take a big, deep breath. release all that for her wherever she is in the world. Spirit know where she is and send healing and help her find her peace again. And that's all I feel like doing is just sending energetically healing to her, just to make sure that whatever she's going through, she comes out of this storm feeling better and wiser because of it. And what is life teaching her? Life is not happening to us; it's happening for us. But I feel like, quite down. So just let me know if this makes any sense. She needs to put protection around her. Like I said at the beginning, she's quite spiritual, empathetic to other people's energies, and she needs to put protection around her energy. And that, Google it, how to put a psychic protection and clearing. And she's going to move on from this past. Okay? Please let me know if that makes sense.
Beautiful. Thank you, Stephanie. Thank you, Sherry. It's interesting, the people I speak to when I do readings ask me about spiritual protection, and my answer to that is there's so many different types. You've got to do your own research and see what resonates with you. But there's also people who get very angst about, well, I do it differently from that person. Is that okay? Well, yes, it's okay. It's got to work for you. It's got to resonate with you.
We all cook recipes and put different ingredients in.
Absolutely.
So it's all
absolutely.
Like, yeah.
And same for basically understanding signs and synchronicities. If you read a book and it says a blue butterfly always means this and only means that, then that's not the correct book for you. You've got to be open to interpretation of what that means, and that can even change with you. So
we're all individual. Yeah, that's the beauty of it. Yeah,
absolutely. Beautiful. Thank you for that. Okay, and just thank you to Alison. She's just complimenting you both on your reading. Your messages are amazing. So thank you, Alison.
Thank
you. We also had another one, and I scrolled through too quickly. I didn't quite catch it. Beautiful. Okay, so I'm going to give you this one, Nikki, Stacey Adams. Liked and shared. Hello, ladies. Nikki, could you please tell me what you see regarding love and relationship, please? Thank you, Stacey.
Okay, so I don't know how old you are, but I'm going to say that you've had a decade, basically. I don't know, I'll just have to be real about it, a decade of crap, basically, and you're coming out of that. It's kind of finished. And so what that means for you is that there's connection. So there's something very real in your life, and the realness seeps through everything in your life. It won't be just romance, it will be just all your dealings with people and relationships in your life. There's a huge breakthrough. There's a big victory, like a big V sign. And whenever I get that, it's always about you're victorious. It's like you've gone through the fire and you've kind of come to the finish line of these lessons that you've had. And so over the next 3 months especially, there is a big emphasis on soulmate. So big emphasis on sharing, on experiencing something fabulous for your spirit. And you're a little bit like, that movie Eat, Pray, Love with Julia Roberts? It's a little bit like that. I mean, obviously, it would be great if you went to Bali, but I'm just saying, even just within yourself, in local time and space, like you have this huge kind of understanding, I guess, of the universe. You have an understanding about love and about letting go and about freedom and what that means and sharing and just being real. You're elevating, and you're elevating to such a degree that I feel you'll be one of the lucky ones that understands unconditional love. So there's nothing small about your reading. You're in a pretty big space at the moment, and you've got a big responsibility of being able to then share what you understand. So soulmate for you, big time. Thank you.
Beautiful. Thank you so much for that. Thank you, Stacey. Thank you, Nikki. Nikki, I also have a validation for you. So I'll end the reading with that. From Gayleen, Blair Templeton. Thank you, Nikki. You are so right. Mum was an absolutely amazing woman. I do feel her with me often. She did pass suddenly. I'm excited to start painting. Receive with gratitude. Thank you so much for that, Gayleen.
Thanks.
Beautiful. And Sherry, I'll start your reading with a validation. It's saying spot on, Nikki, but this was actually your last reading. So this is for you, Sherry. So spot
That's
on,
okay.
very clairvoyant and very depressed at the moment, referring to her daughter. Thanks so much. She said there was a negative entity around at the moment. Thank you so much. Thank you, Stephanie.
Yeah, that's why I had to do it. I had to felt like I had to do it.
And you mentioned the protection, so amazing.
Yeah, that's all
Beautiful.
good.
Thank you for that. Okay. So this is the one I'm going to give you, Sherry.
Oh,
this is
okay.
Mona Ali Munez.
Oh.
I'm sorry, I hope I said that correctly.
Yeah.
Like to share, thank you. May I have
Yeah.
a message from my father, Hector? He passed away in 2019. Thank you.
Okay, no worries. First of all, Mona, your father comes through to me as a very bright, bubbly, cheery person. He was the life of the party. I felt like you were very close. I felt like there's that there was either dancing and music was important to him. He just was a bright, bubbly person, very strong man. And did he die of illness? He says that he's okay. He's over there with loved ones. He's always been around you ever since he passed it, and you are very connected to him. Okay. You can either feel or hear him, and the numbers that you're seeing are messages from not only your higher guides, but also from your father, because I feel like he's a very strong guide. And it's beautiful where I am. So he says it's home, it's peaceful. There's something about his middle name or another name or a long name or something to do with his name that was quite funny. And he tells me that. Let me just tune into him again and you. I just want to dance and sing and get up and, like party. And I just want to have fun, I feel like he enjoyed life. He had a fabulous journey. And the saying Easter time around April, is there an anniversary there? Give her, lots of love. I love her. And there's a connection also with the J initial. Could be someone living.
Beautiful.
That's all I'm getting there.
Thank you for that. So yes, that's.
Oh, sorry, bless. Wow.
Yeah.
That's
Thank you.
Raw for you. You're grieving.
Thank you so much for that, Sherry. That's beautiful. Okay. And I've done my trick again. I did have another validation for you, Nikki, and I've just unclicked it, so I've lost it. So I'll look for that while you're doing the reading.
All right, you're multitasking, girl. So
I am, and I'm not wearing my glasses. I should be wearing my glasses. So there you go. Okay, this is for you, Nikki. Stacey Adams, liked and shared. Good evening, ladies. Could you please tell me what you can see for me regarding love and relationship, please?
This lady just had a reading before.
Yes, she did.
Did she?
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
I just thought I'd point it out. Easy to make the mistakes.
That was literally the last one. Yeah, that was literally the last one.
Yeah, don't stress.
Okay, thank you. Thank you for that. Okay. I think I'll give you this one. It's a bit of a complicated one. So this is for Yiki. Margie O'Brien. Have liked and shared. I would love to hear from loved ones or in heaven or spirit guides. Will I return to my profession? I haven't been able to re-enter life since my loved one's passing. Life is and will never be the same. So that's for you, Nikki.
All right. So no, life, especially if you're close to your mother, never is the same. You build a very different normal for yourself. And I talk through experience. And I know it's very, very difficult for you, but I also know that your mum is a very, very strong individual and has not changed. She is still staunch, she's strong and is behind you every step of the way. Your integration will happen, and it will happen when it's time for it to happen. Everyone grieves differently, and you should not be ashamed if your grief seems longer than others, or you're asking, why am I still feeling like I can't function? I mean, you lost the main the main person in your life. And as I said, I understand because I lost mine. And the thing about our mothers, and especially your mum, is that she won't stand for it. She won't stand for you to be, let's say, horizontal for too long. Your mother is kind of pushing you and prodding you, and you will have feelings of perhaps even starting to think of perhaps integrating. And yes, you deplete yourself, but that's part of your grieving and also your depression energy. Your depression energy needs taking care of professionally. I'd like for you to look at to showing me like a naturopath for you as well, like going down a holistic way because you're very fussy with things. But I feel like you will integrate over the next 6 months. There will be a marked difference in the way that you feel because spiritually speaking, your destiny, timing, we don't have a lot of control over a lot of things in our life. And when it's time to get up, things will happen that will get you up. And you'll dip your toe into that water of life again and you will start to slowly integrate. And you'll have moments of collapsing again, but then you'll get up quicker. There's no huge pressure here. Everything will be all right. And your mother, God love her, I feel her a very articulate voice, but a very stern way of speaking. And she is saying it's time to slowly get up. She loves you deeply, but your life is here to live, not to mourn the rest of your life. That's not what she wants. Take care.
Beautiful. Beautiful. Thank you, Nikki. Thank you, Margie. And sending you hugs. I just had the number for Lifeline. We have touched on depression tonight. So the number for Lifeline is 13 11 14. I believe they also have a chat service as well. So you can reach out to them anytime. Okay. All right. So we just have some beautiful comments. They're not questions, but I just thought I'd share them with you two lovely ladies. We have Juliet Maynard, who said, lovely show. Thank you for that. And Carrie Burgess, lots of beautiful messages tonight. Absolutely. Thank you so much for that. All right. Sherry, I might give you this one next. Carolyn Thomas, shared, loved, thank you. Please, anything for my future, just experienced major upheaval. So that's for you, Sherry.
I've read for Carolyn before. I can recognise her face. So what I've got here for her, and it was a very positive reading last time for her, but coming out of a crap time. Basically, that's coming to an end. Closure. Okay, so that's coming to an end. You're walking away from anything that doesn't serve you now. You're moving on, and I feel there could be travel as well. The travel card came up. Your future is safe, but it is up to you to manifest it. It's up to you to manifest and keep focusing. Now, I keep saying this. I have gone through the worst 6 months of my life. I won't even go into detail. But it was very hard to focus on absolutely anything. I woke up every morning feeling absolutely sick, like I was going to throw up. What I went through, no person should go through in their entire life, okay? And it wasn't just losing loved ones, it's something else, and it's still going. It took me 2 months of deep, hard focus to work through it, and then I had to walk away from it, and I had to disassociate myself from what was going on to keep forging through with the what I wanted to create and what was right for me, and to find my peace. And so I'm sharing this with you today for a reason. I've got goosebumps all over my arms. I feel like I'm saying whatever's going on, whatever this major upheaval is, be the eye in the storm, my love. Be the talk to spirit, invite them in. Even if you have to cry, get your pillows and smash them. You just get it out, and then keep moving forward with positivity, with love, and lean on those guides. They're there to help you through this period and through this storm. And you need to find your inner peace. So walk away from that. It doesn't serve you anymore. That's not right. People who do not treat you. And you always have yourself, I will tell you. You always have yourself, okay? For someone who spent a lot of time alone and most of her life alone, you will find peace just with yourself. Rely on you. Rely on yourself. That's the message.
Beautiful. Thank you so much, Carolyn. Thank you so much, Sherry. That's so important. Find your peace, regardless of what's going on. You've got to find your peace. Whether that's
everyone
stepping away
has
from
something
it,
to
taking
say.
charge of it, or whatever that
Everyone
is.
has something to say, or everyone has to, be hurtful, or people let you down. That's what I feel in life. People will let you down, and that sometimes can be your family. And whatever's going on with her, I feel like she needs to just remember that she's got herself and she's got a clear conscience. That's the message.
Beautiful. Thank you so much. Thank you, Sherry. That was beautiful. Thank you so much, Nikki and Sherry. I've really enjoyed your company tonight. Thank you for all your beautiful messages. And you're both going to be logged in. So, Nikki, you can call on 9895, and Sherry, you can call on 9114. And will you be logged in for an hour or 2 hours or about that?
I'll have 1 hour because I've got an expo tomorrow. So, yeah, 1 hour.
Sure. All right, so Sherry on 9114 is logged in for an hour. And how about yourself, Nikki?
Yeah, an hour.
One hour.
Oh, I think my computer's frozen. An hour. Okay, so both of you logged on for an hour. So if for the people who've been read, or if you've missed out on having a reading, you're welcome to call Nikki and Sherry for the next hour. You can go into more detail about your situation, or you can ask other questions. Obviously, this reading is just a snapshot reading, but thank you so much for your company tonight. And I'll say good night to both you two ladies.
Thank you for being the host. Well done.
Thank you. Hope to see you soon. I might wear my glasses next time. Yeah.
See you guys. Thanks for tuning in.
Bye. Okay, beautiful. All right. So if you would like to have a more in-depth reading, you've got the numbers going across the screen. So just in case you can't see them, the Australian number is 02907 10199. The USA number is 1914 3737 280. The Canadian number is 1778 807 1426. And the worldwide number is 61 4888 251 77. So you have Sherry and Nikki logged in tonight for the next hour. We also have Ben logged in on pin 9166, Grace logged in pin 9888, Jackie Crystal on 9875, Lenny Dorr on 9118, and Natalie Norton Baker on 9810. I'm going to log on for about half an hour myself. My pin is 9897. So thank you so much to everyone for joining us tonight. Obviously, we can't get through all your messages because there's a lot of messages and a lot of comments. But if you have missed out, as I said, you can call those numbers and speak to any of the psychics logged on. Just dial the number and enter the PIN number. I have just also want to personally thank Sydney for the Mind Body Spirit Festival, Brisbane for the Mind Body Spirit Festival. I was at the Conscious Life Festival on the Sunshine Coast. I did a couple of things in the Gold Coast. So thank you, Queensland and Sydney, where I recently toured. For those of you in Ballarat or around Ballarat, next Saturday, 23rd of March, I'm hosting a psychic cruise. So tickets are available on the website oceanwings.com.au. It's Saturday, 23rd of March from 1 to 3 p.m. if you'd like a 2-hour psychic cruise that includes an individual reading, afternoon tea, cruise commentary just around a lake in Ballarat. If you're interested in that, then that's my website, oceanwings.com.au. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in about a month's time, I believe. Thank you. Bye.